This room is turning into a man cave. Over the last few months, my husband Pat and I have been toying with the idea of switching home offices. The bigger room is where he works from home, but I also use half of it to store my filming equipment and craft supplies. This smaller room is what I like to call my DIY studio, and I recently gave an in-depth tour on it. I've been able to build so many pieces of furniture in here, but it has definitely been a challenge to complete bigger projects in the limited space. One day, Pat randomly said, "Why don't we switch rooms so that you get more space to work in?" And that idea kind of just stuck with us, so here we are. Today I'm going to start in here by removing the shelves next to me and everything on the walls. After playing around with a few layouts on the computer, we proceeded to start switching the furniture of the two rooms. First, I had to cut down his desk to the right size.
Waiting for a sign. Turn back time to fairy tale soul.
Pat really wanted his desk right next to the window to enjoy all of the natural sunlight. There is also a vent here that shouldn't be blocked, so a desk here makes the most sense. Next to his desk, we are placing 3 of the 4 IKEA cabinets we had in his old office.
I'm like pushing it with my foot. I can tell.
We spent 2 whole nights decluttering and reorganizing them, which is actually such a great side effect of this room switch. And finally, on the opposite wall, we are sliding in the drawer units from the old office.
It's nice, no?
This is too great.
Yeah.
I see.
Over the last couple of years, I have watched Pat become so intrigued with the world of 3D printing. After doing a lot of research on his own, he chose the P2S combo from bambulab. Pat's only hobby has been running, and believe me, I've tried, but I just hate running. But as far as I've seen, 3D printing with bambulab's printers seems to be really easy to pick up, so I'm excited to potentially be able to share this 3D printing hobby with him. In the last few days, he has been 3D printing so many things literally with just one touch of a finger. He started with some accessories for the machine itself. He printed a retractable cable organizer using some translucent filament. He even printed me some accessories for my IKEA pegboard. But my favorite thing has to be these adorable battery beer crates. All of these models were found for free on the bambulab Maker World. Make a World is like this massive open sharing community where creators from all over the world upload their designs. It's not just lists of files, but rather an entire ecosystem that makes 3D printing so beginner friendly. You can also access all the models through the Bamboo Handy app. For example, Pat did a quick search on his phone and found these stands for his exact Spiegel model. With just a few taps, he could send the exact settings he needs directly to the P2S machine and start printing. The speaker stand is going to take about 2 hours to print, but this doesn't mean that he needs to watch it like a hawk. What's special about the P2S machine is that it comes with enhanced lighting and a high frame rate camera that allows him to monitor the prints remotely, so he can go have breakfast in peace. While Pat continues to explore all the other cool things he can 3D print for his new home office, I'm going to work on the design of the room, starting with some paint. Even though I'm calling this a man cave, it's actually going to be more like a man haven. Pat picked a soft green color for his office. It's called Essence de Nature, which translates to Essence of Nature, and it's actually really fitting because Pat's design style leans towards a space that is more earthy and bright and airy.
You like it? I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. Come here and be calm.
I painted the drawers the same shade of green, which really nicely complements the warm tones of the tabletop and brass knobs. Above the drawers, I'm installing some floating shelves that we already had in the old office as well. Compared to the first time I hung these shelves, they were giving me so much trouble this time.
Help.
No.
Let's try. Hopefully, yeah. Last try. Last try.
If you want to see more bloopers and behind the scenes footage like how I filmed this video, you can now join as a channel member and enjoy exclusive members only content.
Funali.
Late night strolling, far from home, and horizon looking like a sunset. Midnight talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two.
My new DIY studio is in a pretty sad state right now. Over the next few days, we are going to work on crossing off all the things on the to-do list. First, I'm cutting down this tabletop in order to fit next to the drawers for even more counter space.
We got no way, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do.
with your butt.
Your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be.
Pat really wanted to lean into the earthy tones, so we decided to paint the doors of the Plaza cabinets. Originally, we chose the shade Mocha Mousse, but it ended up looking way too pink for the space. So we pivoted to a chalk paint that we've used and loved before. It's in the color Cacao, and it turns out to be the perfect earthy shade of brown that we were originally looking for. One last thing before we start decorating, Pat had talked about hanging a whiteboard above his desk, but I thought a magnetic board would look even better, so I ordered a piece of stainless steel to DIY a super quick and easy magnetic board. One of the main reasons we decided to do this room switch is because Pat will soon be working remotely full-time, which means he is going to be in here all the time. To make this space really feel like his, I have some special surprise projects that I'm going to need Koala's help on. It's funny because I used to think that 3D printing was just meant for professionals or people who had a lot of time to commit. But I can see that bambulab has really changed the entire landscape. They have created these machines that are not only incredibly high quality and stable, they are also really easy to use even for complete beginners like myself. It's kind of given us a new way to collaborate on our home projects to make the space feel even more uniquely like ours, in a way that off-the-shelf decor never could. So I mentioned that Pat loves to run. He has a number of medals that have just been sitting sadly in an old cookie box. These 3D printed medal cases are going to help display his medals, and he can feel proud of his achievements every day, like he should. I printed them using the PLA silk so that they would have this bright and shiny look, which I think is pretty fitting for displaying medals. Ta-da! While organizing the cabinets, I also found his old Game Boy Color. It's super nostalgic, so I'm printing a piece that will help me to properly display it in a shadow box. Okay, I'm going to set up the camera secretly here to try to capture Pet's reaction to them. I haven't hung them because I want him to decide where he wants them. He's going to be back in 2 hours, so let's hope I remember to turn on the camera.
What's new? I love it!
But those are fun on display.
Don't go. Means I stop running now, right?
No! I guess that was a successful surprise. Now all that's left to do is a little cord organization and hanging all the frames to transform this into the coziest man cave ever.
got the girl